this case.
Hasn't the local canvassing boards followed the statutes in regard to having a request for a recount and then making a count to 3 precincts or 1%, and then making a determination that on that basis a manual recount would follow?
Justice Harding,
haven't they followed the statute?
Justice Harding, the statute basically says is you're supposed to certify 7 days after the vote is taken. If there is going to be a request, if the Secretary has discretion, which Judge Lewis, of course, found that she does, then that discretion has to be exercised either to permit or not permit late filings. Reasons were given to the Secretary. She sent a letter out. She asked for the reasons. They provided the reasons by 2 p.m. on the day after, on Wednesday, I believe, and that she promptly responded after applying them against a set of criteria that she had developed to exercise her discretion.
When did she develop those criteria?
You're asking me as a matter of fact, Your Honor, starting within probably an hour after Judge Lewis entered his decision, she asked for input on the kinds of criteria that would be appropriate for her to exercise her jurisdiction.
Is that rather unusual as for a way for an agency head to come up with a decision in this state to just come up with something within a few hours as to whether to allow something or not allow something?
Well, Justice Pariente, I was kind of refreshed because the agency had actually asked for legal advice on it and what the legal standards would be for her to properly exercise her discretion, and she was pushing against a deadline. So I considered it excellent, frankly.
But she didn't really exercise her discretion. What was said was that a reason that she was not going to recognize as a reason for late filing manual recounts being conducted in accordance with 166. There was no discretion exercised. It was in accordance with her prior legal decision that recounts that were not based on machine errors were not going to be allowed. And that was what she announced the day before.
Well,